Hey, what's up guys? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash of Clans video. And inside of this video, we're going to be trying out some baby dragon miner combos and to see if we can pull it off against a couple of multiplayer bases. Now, you guys probably saw the videos I posted yesterday. I did the baby dragons by themselves as well as the miners by themselves, and they were pretty decent in both scenarios, especially the miner seemed pretty insane. So let's go ahead and try to combine them together, find a couple of bases to attack, and let's start easy against a Town Hall 10 who looks like he has one of his infernos under construction. So we should have a pretty decent shot here. I'm going to use the baby dragons at the beginning to try to take care of some of these outside buildings before spamming my miners down. And then finally the miners are going to start rolling out. We've got the king going down. I think I should probably bring some wall breakers going further into some future raids. But for now, things look okay. We can poison spell those wizards as well as freeze them at the same time so the miners don't take too much damage. And with our heal spell in the very center, the miners are definitely doing work. We've got the Grand Warden doing work as well. And the second heal spell is going to go down. There is that multi-target Inferno Tower. And there are a pretty solid amount of miners on the bottom left-hand side. But still, miners are on the Town Hall. We've got two baby dragons in there as well. I thought most of them had died from that initial push, but take a look at the miners. They're going to be smacking away on the Town Hall. They've still got the Grand Warden's aura, so they're a little bit tankier. At least they were for the majority of the battle right there. But now it looks like everything's going pretty well. We're at 65%. We still have both our king and queen's ability, even though the king's sort of just doing cleanup duty on the outside. He's at least tanking the cannon and the archer tower right there. And with the golem still at about 50% HP, as long as the queen and Grand Warden stay behind the golem, we have a pretty decent shot at 3-starring this base. We still have the king's ability, which we just popped. We've got the queen's ability. So yeah, this one looks like it's going to be a pretty simple 3-star. Again, against a Town Hall 10 though. But this was the first time for me trying out this strategy. But still, nice to get it done on the first rung. I think definitely a couple of things I could have done better with the heal spells. But let's go ahead and pop the queen's ability, because the archer tower as well as the cannon did lock onto the golem right there, as well as I still have so many troops that a single archer tower won't be able to take me out. So not too shabby for getting back on the horse with the miner and the baby dragons. All right, well, about a 2.5-minute raid. We're going to get 3 stars for this battle. Let's see how many trophies. A whopping total of 7 for attacking this Town Hall 10. Definitely not the biggest raid, but let's go ahead and step it up and attack a Town Hall 11 and try to do some more difficult bases and to see how this stacks up. All right, so this base here would be an okay test. It's got single targeted Inferno Towers, which obviously is pretty good for my miners. I don't want it to lock on to my Barbarian King or Golem, obviously, or else that might not be the best thing. But still, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Golem first. I've got the Grand Warden, and then I'm going to start making the line of baby dragons to clear up some space. The air defense is going to actually chunk down a couple of those baby dragons right there, but then we can start spamming the miners. We can make our way into the core. The king's about to go down as well and hopefully start slamming away at that same wall. And now that they're making their way in there are a couple of giant bombs, so I'm going to drop the heal spell nearly immediately. They're actually pretty tanky, and I think I could probably save my heal spells for a little bit later in the battle. Seeing as there's a massive amount of clan castle troops, I'm going to drop both the free spell, the poison spell, as well as the rage spell all on top of the Town Hall, and they're going to annihilate absolutely everything and knock that Town Hall down pretty quickly. Now I still have my heroes on the outside of the base. Again, really dumb of me not to adapt from the last raid and bring wall breakers, because if I brought wall breakers it would have helped out. My Eternal Tome I couldn't use forever because the miners were always out of range of it. Trust me, I was trying to use it earlier in the battle, but it never made sense, so that was really one of the only times I could use it. A little bit unfortunate right there. Again, if I had wall breakers, this one would have gone even better, but still, we've dominated the Town Hall. We're at 65% against this base, and still in my king and queen's ability. Now, I think there's too many defenses on this one, as well as having the Eagle Artillery still alive. Obviously means that this raid is probably all but over, but still, I'm going to grind it out for a couple more percentage points against this base. And really not too shabby of a battle. I think the spell placement was okay for this one, but not bringing the wall breakers, among other things, really made it difficult. Looks like the Grand Warden's going to go down, King's going to smack the wall and have the giant bomb kill all of his little baby barbarians. Rest in peace. Archer Queen's ability in just a moment to wrap up this battle, so we'll be in the high 70% for this. Didn't really check the resources, but again, a low trophy battle down here in Titan 3. But still, not too bad and pretty fun time using this composition. So if you guys have any raids that you've done with the baby dragon and the miner, I know that they've only been out for 24 hours or whatever, 26 hours, so not everyone has the instant 14-day upgrades that somehow magically always happen on my account. But if you guys do, and if you've seen any strategies that work for you, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'll check them out inside of the next video. All right, so a 15 trophy offer here. We're gonna go back to a Town Hall 10, but I will attack a Town Hall 11 after this, just so we keep swapping back and forth. This one should be pretty easily 3-starable, I think, at least, as long as we don't mess this up. It's got single targeted Inferno Towers, which obviously are really good for the miners, so let's go ahead and break through with the wall breakers, finally using my brain and bringing those out. I'm going to use some baby dragons to help clear on the outside. I decided to start dropping the miners as well as my king, and fortunately they're all going to go towards the very center, which is pretty nice. Obviously a blessing and a curse. I want to make sure that not too many of them get exploded from giant bombs and all that other stuff. So first heal spell is going to go down, and they're actually getting pretty low, so I did get them in the edge of that heal spell to heal them back up. Now I could have played the heal spell a little bit deeper, and that would have been pretty nice, but so many buttons on the screen, and this is where I actually messed up pretty badly. I forget what I did right there, but something happened that was not right, so I zoomed in, and now I drop a free spell on the balloons, as well as the Inferno Tower, I believe. I was trying to save the miners, but I think a couple of them got smacked by the balloons right there, and the balloons do so much damage in the clan castle and defense if you don't take care of them. Look as they just one-shot the miner right there, so I don't think I took care of enough of those. Oh yeah, I messed up because of my Barbarian King. I didn't activate his ability or freeze the Inferno Tower, so the Barbarian King died in like half a second. So definitely one of the sloppier raids using this combo, so I'm going to have to save the best one for the next one, and hopefully make it a little bit better. I don't know. We'll do 2 more battles after this and see what we can do, but this one should have been a 3-star. Definitely messed up with the spells, the hero ability, placements. This one was, no, we'll forget about this one or blame it on lag, as you guys know. Queen's going to go down right now, 73%, but a pathetic 73%. Let's end this one, never talk about it, and never bring it up again. All right, well, good adaptation with the wall breakers to help out with the golem, as well as with the king, to get them in the center. But once you get the golem and the king in the center, it's all about keeping them actually alive, or at least the king alive, and then making it a little bit easier for the battle. All right, so let's attack a pair of Town Hall 11s to end this video out. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this one right here. Looks like it has multi-targeted Inferno Towers, but the heroes are down, so might have a little bit of a shot doing this. I've got 9 baby dragons, 5 wall breakers, and 28 miners. Obviously, I think the miners are probably a little bit better when you're just spamming them, but I'm going to use the baby dragons. I'm splitting them up just a bit to get that enrage bonus for when they're far away from each other and they cry for mom. But let's go ahead and start spamming those miners. We've got wall breakers going down. We've got a golem inside of the clan castle, so that's going to be pretty interesting to deal with. And as my miners make their way to that Inferno, I'm going to freeze that down and drop my first heal spell on top of the miners in just a second after the Earthquake plops down on the Town Hall and the Inferno. And yeah, so far so good in this battle. Now those miners are getting pretty low right there. I actually think I might have healed them just a half a second too late, but still, some of them are still alive, as well as I get the majority of my core right into the center. The king actually locks on to the Town Hall, which is always a really nice feeling because you know it's pretty much guaranteed to get that 2nd star. So 54%, but not too much else is alive. We've really only got our heroes, which we did a really nice job protecting both our queen as well as our Grand Warden. So not too shabby of a battle. We're going to end it around 70% right now. We've still got the queen ability, so I'm waiting for that last final shot for the cannon to make that work out. And yeah, 66%. Queen's going to take out another building or 2 for another solid 2-star, but we're going to have to try to end it out on a 3-star for the final battle. It's nice getting the 70% plus raids, especially against a Town Hall 11, but Grand Warden's just going to do a little bit of dance. He's dying way too slow, so let's just end the battle right there for 4 trophies for this offer, and one more one to wrap it up and hopefully bring this bad boy home. All right, so yeah, we have our wall breakers, we've got our strategy down, we've got our spell strategy down. And attacking a base like this is actually similar to the Town Hall 10 that we attacked. So the one Town Hall 10 that we attacked 2 bases ago that we screwed up on, this is a chance to redeem ourselves. Let's go ahead and drop our wall breakers. Looks like there aren't any traps, so if I just spam the other 3, we'll be able to break through right there. And then now starting off, I'm going to make sure I take out at least a couple of these outside buildings so my troops don't go all crazy outside of the base. Hopefully, that's always the goal, but you know that sometimes things don't happen like that. Let's drop our queen. We've got the baby dragons, which we'll drop in just a second. We're going to drop our own king as well in a moment, and I actually dropped him like a half a second too early, so I dropped a couple of baby dragons to make sure he didn't start like funneling his way all the way around the base. But now that everything's down, we've got the miner, we've got the rage spell. We're going to go ahead and drop a heal spell in just a moment. We're going to get a massive heal in the very center. Pretty much every single troop I have is in the heal spell. I tried to freeze both Infernos, but I guess I missed the right-hand one. Still, everything's okay. We've got the Warden's ability, the King's ability. All the abilities are perfect. All the spells are perfect. We've got another heal spell right on top of the Town Hall with like 20 miners on it. So our miners are almost full HP. We've got the Queens at full HP. We've got the Warden at full HP. And besides the fact that my queen's sort of doing her own thing on the left-hand side, this raid has gone absolutely perfect, and we've decimated this guy's entire base. So this one's looking really good. As long as we can take that Eagle Artillery out before it gets a little bit crazy with some of our troops, everything should be okay. But look at all those miners. We've got so many miners onto the Eagle Artillery. We have a couple of miners on that builder hut, on the gold storage, and with our queen still shooting the wall up there. A little bit unfortunate, probably the only thing that didn't go too great for this battle. Looks like we might be able to actually get the 3rd star here, seeing as we have so many miners left. I drop a wall breaker just to see if I could tank an archer tower shot or something like that. And Queen's actually going to shoot that archer tower first try. We've got 3 baby dragons with no air defense. We've got a couple of miners in the Grand Warden. This one is all but over, and that's going to be the 3rd star for this miner baby dragon combo. So pretty fun stuff. I love using new troops, especially when they come out, and obviously keeping it simple with a strategy like this works well in multiplayer, and of course this is nowhere close to the optimal strategy for using these new troops inside of a multiplayer battle, but it's still really fun to test them out and see what works best. And yeah, 1 little baby miner's left, gonna run to that army camp and take it out for that 3rd star. And I think there's one more building right above it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any combinations you want me to do with both the miner and baby dragon, let me know with a comment in the comment section below, whether you're playing them yourselves or just theory crafting. I'd love to hear everything you guys have to say. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.